On this week's episode, the Extra Mile Arena, summer classes, and a man's best friend. Also, geese, trolls, and COVID's 1-year anniversary just for laughs. These stories and more up next on Take One. Welcome to Take One. I'm Madeline Molitor. Now, it seems like just about anywhere you look, online and in stores, there are cheap and fashionable clothes being sold. But not many people seem to notice the drawbacks of fast fashion, where clothing is being produced and sold off as fast as possible and with as low of a cost as possible. Speeding up production time means that environmental corners are more likely to be cut. After all, the fashion industry is the second largest polluter of clean water globally after agriculture. The more clothes that are made, the more that are thrown away by consumers. Just in Australia alone, more than 500,000 tons of textile waste end up in landfills. Beyond the environmental impacts, garment workers are forced to labor in dangerous situations and are among the lowest paid workers in the world. So, here are some things that would show if a brand engages in fast fashion. Cheap, low-quality materials, thousands of styles and the latest trends, an extremely short turnaround time from when the new ideas are seen on models and celebrities, and if the brand does their manufacturing in a company where labor is cheaper. Now, next time you're looking at the latest fashion trends, think about buying from a small business or shopping secondhand. Jenna, do you like thrift shopping?
Honestly, I wish I did, but online shopping is just a little bit easier. As of February 17th, 900 fans are now allowed to attend men's and women's basketball games, as well as gymnastics meets in Extra Mile Arena. 200 of those tickets will also be available for students to attend. Fans in attendance must wear a mask at all times throughout the duration of the event and physically distance. Before entering the arena, spectators must have to clear a temperature and health screening. Tickets will first be offered to Bronco Athletic Association and season ticket holders. Then, any remaining tickets will be available to purchase for the general public. Boise State Spirit Squad and the Blue Thunder Marching Band have been at Extra Mile Arena as well to help cheer on the Broncos. Getting some fresh air outdoors is one of my favorite things to do as the weather is getting warmer. Let me tell you more about a treasure that nature has to offer in Idaho. If you're ever wanting to experience the beautiful state of Idaho or need an unforgettable day trip, take a drive up to Kirkham Hot Springs, located on the South Fork of the Piute River in Loman, Idaho. The drive is about an hour and 45 minutes from Boise State's campus, but definitely worth every second to reach the beautiful hot springs at a 4,000-foot elevation. It is important to drive with caution in terms of the current weather conditions. Be sure to keep an eye out for elk and deer if you are lucky enough to see some on the drive up. Kirkham is open for day use only from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and is currently closed to overnight camping due to providing for public safety in response to COVID-19. The hot springs are located on the river's edge and features a trail with staircases leading down to the various soaking pools and small steaming waterfalls. Because the hot springs are a natural facility, it is important to take care of the beautiful nature that we are lucky enough to experience. With that, please do not litter or treat the property with harm, so others can continue to visit Kirkham Hot Springs in the years to come. I'm Jenna Vitamonti, and that is what to know about Kirkham Hot Springs. Kirkham Hot Springs is such an amazing experience for anybody to attend if possible. Marcos, have you ever been to a hot spring?
I have not, Jenna, but looks like I'm going to have to check it out here soon. If you're looking to get ahead in your studies, Boise State has opened registration for its summer 2021 session. The session runs from May 10th through August 15th. Boise State offers a lower per credit rate compared to the fall and spring semesters. The summer resident credit rate is about 20% less than a fall or spring credit rate. Last summer, roughly 10,000 students at Boise State enrolled in summer courses, with classes being fairly flexible. The university offers over 1,000 summer courses, with 700 of those being strictly online courses. Now, if you only watch this show for a laugh, let's send it over to the Spec Studio with Michaela, Ryan, and Jordan.
Thanks, Marcos. So, Ryan, last week you were telling me about, that hoop game
Basketball.
thing. Yeah, and I know you said you liked that purple and yellow team. Was it the Kanickies?
The Lakers?
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I just know you said purple and yellow, so I wore purple and yellow today, and I got you a little present because I thought we could match, be little co-anchors. Got you some cute little troll earrings.
Troll earrings?
Yeah.
Because I'm a Lakers fan.
Yeah. They're purple and yellow. I thought that's.
You know what? I like
They're
them.
supposed to bring luck.
Yeah. No. Okay. I can wear these.
I think it looks good.
Hold on. I gotta get the other one in
Get
here.
it? Do you feel lucky?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm feeling lucky. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this.
You're ready? Okay. Perfect. Last week, we heard about how sports trading cards are resurging in popularity. However, that's not the only thing becoming popular again. Troll dolls, which were originally created in 1959 by Danish toy maker Thomas Dam, owner of Dam Things, are also coming back. According to the Smithsonian, the first dolls were hand-carved out of wood, but by 1961, the dolls were made out of PVC plastic, which was cheaper and easier to mass produce, and they are still made out of this today. Within a year, the trolls dominated the world by selling globally between 65 cents and $6 per doll. By 1964, Americans had spent over $1 million on trolls due to popularity via politicians, seen with the trolls such as JFK, as well as folklore of the toy. Throughout the Scandinavian history, the mythical troll creatures were considered sneaky beings who lived in forests, castles, and most famously, under bridges, to trick unsuspecting travelers with their powers and wits. The company marketed that the troll's hair was magical and encouraged owners to rub the hair for good luck, just as Ryan showed us. This led to Dam Things having to purchase the entirety of Iceland's sheepskin throughout the 60s to make the doll's vibrant hair. Dam's toy left popularity once knockoff competitors began making their own versions of the doll. However, in 1983, at the New York Toy Fair, Eva and Steven Stark made new versions of the doll, which they licensed under Dam's company, bringing the first resurgence in popularity. For the next decade, people rushed to buy special edition collectible versions for holidays such as Halloween. Some fans have gigantic collections, such as Troll Doll World Record holder Sherry Groom, who runs the Troll Hole Museum in Ohio. Her collection is the largest in the world, with over 8,000 dolls and 22,000 pieces of Trolls merch, which she began collecting as a child back in the 60s. The second resurgence is now, due to the DreamWorks film Trolls in 2016, starring Justin Timberlake and Anna Kendrick, followed by the sequel, Trolls World Tour, in 2020. Adults and kids alike are growing their troll collections, and recently I noticed that trolls are even joining rave culture, which is just showing how they've evolved from prior popularity during the hippie era. People are now making clothes out of the toys and using them as fashion accessories. How long will this last before they die out again? Who knows? One thing's for certain, they keep coming back. And more people are getting into them, huh, Ryan?
That's right, Michaela. That's right. Well, it's very common to see geese all around the state of Idaho, especially here on campus, or literally anywhere. Yeah, like one time I was getting chased by a couple of geese for doing absolutely nothing, and anyways, back in 2018, a tragedy struck. A flock of flying geese all over Idaho Falls on a Saturday night in April. A storm passed through the area, accompanied by thunder and lightning. Soon after, the Idaho Fish and Game Department found about 100 dead geese within 100 yards of each other. Most of them were found in an empty parking lot. No people or cars were damaged. It was hypothesized that one single lightning strike could have taken out the entire group. Since geese usually tend to stick together, the species of geese that were found are not endangered or rare, but it was a tragedy nonetheless. It feels like just last year that all our classes went online, probably because it did happen right around this time last year. Let's reminisce with Jordan on how our lives were changed during quarantine.
Thanks, Ryan. As we approach the one-year anniversary of COVID-19 ravaging the country and ruining any hope of the great 2020 that we all had planned for, we at University Television are wondering how you will celebrate this historic milestone. Will you go back and look at all the year-old tweets talking about this new pandemic would just be over in just a few weeks? Maybe take one of those family walks your parents would pester you nonstop about. How about drinking whipped coffee and watching Tiger King? Or, if you're feeling a little more adventurous, you can go to your local grocery store and buy hundreds of dollars of toilet paper to get your fellow shoppers in the spirit as well. You may even be feeling urges to try your hand at making sourdough bread again. March 2020 will go down in history as one of the craziest months of all time, that's for sure. And maybe now when you say the possibilities are endless, it wouldn't be in such poor taste, well, given all the shutdowns and travel restrictions. On the bright side, when we ask ourselves, will this get worse? We all should know the answer. But unless you still want to be stuck inside a year from now, make sure you mask up and stay 6 feet apart. Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, Jordan. It almost seems like every day new TikTok trends and challenges just keep popping up. Now, recently, a question started going around asking other users to tell their dumbest story of their dumbest tattoo. And very quickly, a Kentucky resident crowned herself the winner with the worst tattoo of all time. A young 25-year-old had spent years deciding on a phrase to put on her body. She wanted to reinforce the idea of being true to yourself and not pretend to be someone you aren't. And on March 4th of 2020, she got tattooed on her arm, courageously and radically refused to wear a mask. Wow. Yep, that aged like milk. She quickly clarified she does not stand with anti-maskers and just wanted to share the story of her unfortunate ink to encourage others to laugh with her. Even she has learned to find the whole thing funny. But if she only just had waited a little bit longer, right?
Hey, Ryan, I have a question.
Jordan, hey, welcome back to the Spec. What you got?
I was just curious as to you've been in the industry for a while now and you're a senior.
Yeah.
How can you not say the word resident?
Jordan, that's rude.
I mean,
Well, the
come on.
prompter was going kind of fast.
All I hear is excuses. I mean, I thought you were a professional.
I think it's okay because everyone knows to be an anchor, you don't have to be good at reading, you just have to be good looking.
Michaela,
And,
come on, you should be on my side. Girl power. Like,
you
that's
know,
embarrassing.
You're the best dressed guy here, your drip game's strong.
Yeah.
You've been doing this forever. It's okay.
It is
Oh,
okay.
you're kidding.
It's okay.
I know you're kidding.
Yeah. I look good, right, Jordan?
No. Okay, I'm pretty sure we all know what you did. I mean, I'm not mad, and if we weren't live, I'm just disappointed. Anyways,
I don't want to wear these
let's take it
anymore.
back to the 360 with
wear these
Madeline, Jenna, and Marcos.
Thanks, guys. Every dog has its day, and one man's best friend is having a great one. After the successful unmarried businessman Bill Doris passed away, he left behind $5 million in his will. The recipient of the $5 million being his 8-year-old border collie, Lulu. The official caretaker of Lulu is now Martha Burton, an old friend of Doris. It is unclear what will happen with the leftover money after Lulu passes. Burton stated that the $5 million would be used for monthly expenses to take care of Lulu. Although Burton doesn't think she'll be able to spend the entire $5 million, she says she'd like to try. Even a lifetime supply of treats and toys for the pup wouldn't make a dent in the incredible inheritance.
That's all the time we have for today. I'm Jenna Vitamonte. Thanks to the crew and writers for this episode. And from all of us here at Take One, we'll see you next time.